xoxo.
Hey guys, welcome to another video with me, ilalalovepink, and I know I haven't done any Blender wallpaper tutorial in a while, so we're gonna do one today. Okay, so you're gonna open your Photoshop and you're gonna go File, New, and you're gonna put in your screen resolution. Mine is at 1366 by 768, and you can put it white, transparent, or background. But I already have mine, and I also left you guys some resources. It will be linked in the description box down below, and go watch my DeviantArt gallery, which is where I post all of my edits. Okay, so this is what the resources should look like, and it's grungy and girly at the same time. Okay, so I already cut out my PNG because I don't want to film it. Okay, so we have Lucy Hill right over here, and you're gonna go to your background layer or just create a new layer and use it as your background. And we're gonna go to the gradient tool. You're gonna go right click, use the gradient tool, and you're going to get a gradient. Duh. So I chose a black and brownish one kind of color. I went for darker colors basically. So I went with this one. Next, you're gonna go to your resources. You can just get it from your resources and go Control U, but this is basically how we did things. Okay, so in your resources, you're gonna get those 3 PNGs right over, nope, 3 PNGs right over here, and you're gonna copy that. This gives the pop of color that we needed. Okay, so you're gonna position the 3 PNGs behind your person. And next for the PNG, what I always do is that, you can see that the edges are too sharp. Even if I soften it, it's just still too sharp. So basically what I do is I go Control J, and for the background layer, I'm gonna go Filter, Pixelate, and Fragment. And as you can see, this is what it does, and it adds a bit of effect to it. So what I did is I duplicated the unedited PNG, and what I do is I go right click, blending options, and then you're gonna go to the blending options default. This is your general blending, and you're gonna uncheck the color red in your channels and click OK, and you're gonna press the arrow key on your keyboard like so. Okay, so in your resources, I used a lot of textures in this to make it really grungy and distressed. I'm gonna open the gradient so you can see it. This is ilalalovepink 5, this is 6, this is 7. Okay, so you're gonna get 5, 6, and 7. So you're gonna put these textures behind your subject. Let's just call it subject. So, and you could go Control U and change the colors and stuff, but it's neutral, so you don't really have to. So the ilalalovepink 5 is on soft light, the ilalalovepink 6 is on darken, and the layer 7 is soft light. And if you want to know more on how to fix your blending options so you'd know what to do when you're creating textures, putting on some textures, if you want to know more about blending options, go check out my video. I have a full length tutorial of how they work, what and why. So next we also have ilalalovepink 8, which is this light texture, and ilalalovepink 9, which is a light texture. So we're gonna go copy that. You can use your own textures, and I'm just showing you how they are. I just when I was creating this, I don't know what I was doing, so it became a mix of floral, grunge, and sparkles. And going back again on the resources, you're gonna get the 10th layer, a swirly kind of thing. You can go Control U and change it, but this is the color of the flowers. I'm just gonna drag it to here and put it just above the blurred image like this. And right above that, you're gonna go create a new layer, and then select your rectangular marquee tool, or you could just select the whole canvas, or you could just go Control A. You're gonna go right click, stroke, and the width is at 25 pixels, and I'll put it on white. The location should be inside, and click OK. So you're gonna go Control D and delete. If you want to know more about selection tools, then go check my video about that. Go Control T, click this pin right here so that it will be proportioned, and adjust it the way you wanted it to. And and then click OK. So what I do with the opacity is I make it lower. It depends on you. I'm gonna put it at 30. In the resources, I put it at 50%, and it looks okay on 30. So I'm gonna let it go at 30. You can just copy the 11th layer as well. That's completely up to you. Somebody told me in like it's like from a year ago. I haven't done a wallpaper tutorial in a really long time to show how I type in my text. So we're gonna go to the topmost part. I'm gonna go get your text tool. I'm gonna type in "I am not your doll." That's the text that we're going for, and I chopped it into pieces. What I did is I typed in doll first because this is like your accent text, and I'm going to change it into a really fancy text. So I'm going to select Jellica Delicious Cake, and this is my go-to fancy font because it's so swirly. Now that you have that, remember that if you're putting a quote, just make sure that it's not all the same and it's not too different, like it's too much. I'm gonna type "am not." This will be smaller. I think the font that I use is either Center or Century. So I'm gonna make it smaller, turn it black, put it right above it, and your will be the same but a bit smaller. You could turn it italicized or bold, or you could put some underline on it. It will be in your character panels, but I'm not gonna go through that. And I typed in "I" and I made it bigger. Another accent. That's basically what I do. I chop it up, and I'm making sure that the word doll is at the topmost. You're gonna apply some styles, and obviously I have a lot of styles, and this is really tricky because you have to find decent looking style that is not too much because you have a lot going on. You want a simple style that will make the text pop, so it has a gradient effect. And I also put a shadow to it because you couldn't see it when I applied the PSD. What I did is that I lowered the opacity of "I" just a bit but not too much, so that you can see some of the crunch detail coming to it, so that it will be more blended out. It doesn't look like you just slap it in there. Don't forget your watermark. And lastly, we have a layer which is a ilalalovepink one. No, I did not forget that. I saved it for last. Okay, so this is not a texture. It's actually a brush, and it's a sort of smudge brush kind of thing. And you put it behind I put it behind the flower pattern so it blends in with the flowers. Okay, so I think that's it. You're gonna apply your PSDs, and this will depend on the photos that you use and the color scheme that you're going for. And this is what I went through, and first one is lowered to 50% and the second one is lowered to 40% because it was just too bright for this. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed, learned something from it. If you want more videos like this, then please do comment down below and subscribe for more videos every Friday. To become a uni, go check out my previous videos and my blog with a letter B. It has fun stuff in there. Thank you guys, and I love you all so much. Bye!